Okay guys, this is Cortijo Bravo, and I'll just do the walk up to the hotel. Okay, so this is the hotel. I'm going to show you up a little as well. Gorgeous building. Very nice inside, and I shall show you the suite and the inside shortly. However, as mentioned, the wedding doesn't take place at the hotel itself. They have a separate area for this. And let me take you down this pathway. Now firstly, and most importantly for some, unless you're a church wedding, then there is the ceremony area. So coming down this road a little way from the hotel, very short walk, we turn into these bushes and we're presented with an absolutely gorgeous scene. With stunning views all the way around, and the hotel to this side, and imagine you're the bride. This is the walk down the aisle. Of course, this archway, or this structure as we call it, could be decorated with flowers. You could have them down the pillars, across the top. Lots of options for decorating. And this is the perspective that the bride and groom would be stood underneath here to get their blessing. There is a sea view, however it's a little distance away, but you can see the sea quite clearly over there. And then looking back the other way, this is where the seating for the ceremony would be. Now it's actually bigger than it probably looks on the video, but you'll get rows of chairs in half semicircles along these grass banks in both areas. Over here as well. And if you want, I mean, obviously the flooring is absolutely gorgeous, but you can put a white carpet up depending on your taste. And then all of this is lavender growing along the edges of these plinths, if you like, and that will all be flowering, and it smells gorgeous in the summer, the same as all the flowers and things around this this structure at the back here. It all looks absolutely gorgeous once it's out in flower. And again, there's a little 360 aspect of it all. Really nice views. Okay, so once you've finished your cocktail hour, You come back out of here. Your cocktail hour, sorry, your ceremony. You come back out of here. And you turn down here. Another very short walk. Now down there obviously is the entranceway, and there is a big car park. I'm not going to show it all from here, but just there, as you can see, the entrance is massive in there. You can bring coaches in or whatever you need if people are driving. Or anyway, this is where the actual reception for the wedding takes place. So let's take you through. Again, all of this along the side is all in flower in the summer. It's starting to flower now as we're in spring. And along we go. And we have the massive patio here, where you can have your cocktail hour. That's where they'll serve you canapes and soft drinks and everything else. And or, depending on the time of year and the weather, you can dine out here as well. It is possible to dine inside or outside at this venue. There's already always lights up. If we can see them in the video, I'm not sure. But there are lights above us. I'll show you in a minute from this aspect. And this is the hall. The big wedding hall and the big wedding terrace. Again, absolutely gorgeous place. Really nice. Now imagine having your wedding here. And the views are over mountains. And to the other direction you have this. Over here is Vélez Malaga, and then down towards the sea, which you can actually see the sea from here as well, all across the back there, is Torre del Mar. So this is to the east of Malaga. It's about 40 minutes from the airport, from Malaga Airport. Again, surrounding views are all gorgeous. Nothing horrible in the way there. And your terrace is amazing as well. And as you can see, there's festoon lights across it all, so it looks great at night. Beautiful bit of lighting there. Now the wedding building is obviously where you have the party and the open bar and everything like that. Noise is restricted outside until 11 p.m. and that is really basically because the hotel guests and everything else, there will be other guests at the hotel, and you can't keep them all up all night. But once you're inside, you can party away until the wee small hours, as they say. Okay, and they've just given me the key to show you inside, so let's go. Welcome to the inside. Of course, it's not prepared at the moment. It's all a bit of a mess, and looks like they're doing a little bit of painting. But this is the inside hall, okay? So you have a massive space down this end, which is normally for the open bar and the DJ or band or whatever else you want. It's a nice high ceiling. It's a proper event room. The open bar would be across here. As you can see, there is a bar there. And then your DJ is normally set up over there. And if you have a band, maybe they're set up around the other side. Because the room is very big and it's kind of in two halves, although it's not, but it kind of gives the impression that it is. So this is the area that you would dine inside. Now that's optional. Now it really depends, obviously, whether the size of your group, and you know, it can be too hot or too cold. So sometimes it's nice to dine inside. However, you've got a glass aspect all the way around. So it's actually quite nice regardless. You can see what's going on outside. And if I get a better view of the room, turn around, you can see the expanse. Okay, so it's a very nice size. I'm going to show you up a little bit so you can see the ceilings, because it's all a very pretty structure in here as well. Lots of improvements going on, so guarantee it's going to stay nice. They keep this venue really, really nice. It's one of the most popular venues in this area, and as you know, it books out very quickly. So delaying is not really an option. And again, it's glass all the way around, so although you're inside here, it doesn't feel like it. We quite often put some decorative tables and things along this side by the doors, and up the other side, you know, for your guest book and maybe on a photo booth. I mean, there's room to do it all in here, so it gives you plenty of scope. Toilets are over here. Of course, nothing exciting about toilets, but it is nice to know there's a disabled toilet in there, just in case you have anyone in a wheelchair or disabled for some reason. And then you have a nice bathroom in here, all nice and spotless clean, always. It even actually smells nice in here. And cubicles as well. That's the men's, of course. Then the ladies the same. Plenty of places there to check on your makeup. And mirrors. And 4 cubicles for the ladies, so not so much queuing up. And again, let's exit back into the big room. You'll have to use your imagination a little bit, because obviously, as you can see, lots of work going on. But it is spotlessly clean. They've actually changed all the lighting this year. So that lighting above is new, because it was different to that before. But I'm sure it's going to be wonderful. Lots of little spotlights to hit on the tables, I guess. Spotlight each table. It's actually a nice option to dine inside, to be honest, but I think that's optional. Like I say, it depends on the weather and various other aspects as to whether you do that or not. And let's exit the room. And lock it. And again, we're back out here. Now normally they will put out some nice chill out zones. I can see they've got a few chairs out here. They'd obviously have cushions and little tables and things like that. They'll put out chill out zones for the evening, so people can come outside if they're fed up with the music or whatever. And during the cocktail hour, they'll have the high tables stood around, and they'll serve you with wine, beer and soft drinks. So they'll bring them to your waiter service, walking around with trays, for example. Okay, so that is the indoor, or the wedding zone, if you like. Pretty all the way around. It's purposely made for weddings, and like I say, it is one of the most popular venues in the region. The terrace is massive. I mean, is huge. You probably get that from here, but okay, one more little pan around, so you can see that area again and the lovely views in the background. And yes, there is a sea view. The sea's 10 minutes away, so it's not all that obvious, but on a clear day, beautiful day like today, well then it is. And let's take you back up the pathway. So again, if there's people at the hotel and everything else, they're nothing to do with the wedding. They won't be around your wedding. It's kind of very private and separate from the hotel, so it's only you and your guests at the wedding area and in the reception area. Okay. Again, we're back out on the driveway. You can see the views. I mean, it's uninterrupted mountainside views that side and greenery, so it's pretty nice. Mostly fruit trees, olives, avocados, that kind of thing. I think there's some pomegranate and various types of Spanish trees. And I take you back up to the hotel. There's another little road down there, and that actually leads you through the gardens down to the pool area, which I'll take you there in a moment. No, actually, let's take you there now. Okay, so we're going to have a little wander. I'm sure this is the right way, but if I get lost, I shall let you know. Again, there's the ceremony area to my side. We're going to keep having a walk. The pool area to this hotel is kind of separate as well. It's nice because it's kind of private. But let's take you down there because it's nice to see. And then I can show you the hotel from another aspect. All the trees are in blossom at the moment, so it's spring and they're ready to start flowering and fruiting. The last time I come here with some clients, there was ripe pomegranates on the trees, to their delight, because they loved pomegranates, so we pinched a few. Don't tell anyone. Now here we go. This is down to the pool area. At Cortijo Bravo. Everywhere there's flowers, everywhere there's things, you know, it's kept really white, really lovely, maintained beautifully. Okay, here's the pool area. There is a couple there hoping for a bit of privacy, but I can show you around. Nice big pool there with all the views. A little covered area here with a bit of shade and a little honesty bar they have here. Normally it's well stocked, but of course it's the winter or the spring. Okay, and we'll take you back to the hotel. Little bit of maintenance going on here and there, to be expected this time of year. The season will normally start from next month really, and then it will be all systems go. So these are actually pomegranate trees at the side here, because that's where we stole pomegranates, and the other side lemon trees. Ah no, these are the pomegranate trees. You can see the old pomegranates on the floor. Okay, so let's take you back up to the hotel. I'm not sure if I can come back to the side of the hotel and show you the restaurant area, which again, you know, that is open to the public. The restaurant area, it's open to the guests that are staying there. Your guests as well can use it, but it doesn't interfere with your wedding. Here's the hotel. Okay. Very high standards at this place. Always clean. Food is excellent. Right, it's an all-round good egg, this one. Okay guys, so that's the first parts of it, and now we're going to do the inside of the hotel, or at least a part of it. I do have a key for the suite as well, for the bridal suite, which I can show you in there. It's a bit different, but it's gorgeous too. And oh my god, the food smells so wonderful coming from that restaurant. Okay. So, entering into the hotel, and this is the reception area, which is quite quaint and very Spanish. And the lobby. And the bit up there, the balconies, I think is lovely, where the bedrooms, where they come out of the bedrooms and you can look over the top. Okay, and then I've trapped myself in. And that goes through to those gardens that you've just seen. And there's also a restaurant inside as well. A nice reception room. You can have a chill out for a while before you head into dinner. And this is the inside of the restaurant. And again, it's where you'd come for your tasting. And back to the other restaurant outside, or the other part. Okay, there's a bar there, very important thing as well. Of course, this is nothing to do with the wedding, this is the hotel, so this is where you enjoy yourselves before and after, and from the other direction. And I'll take you up to see the suite. That will be next. Okay, follow me. The upstairs, I don't know what you call it, lobby, with the gorgeous view over the top, down into the lobby downstairs, of course. Okay. That's in one direction. I'll just take you for a little walk around. Now, I do only have the key for the suite. There's quite a few people actually staying here, even though it's early season, but I'll just show you around the corridors anyway. It smells and looks spotless. Absolutely lovely little place. So there's a few rooms here. It's just going to depend what's available for you. However, we can work on that. What a lovely place. And the suite is number 22, so I have to remember where that is. I think it's down this way. Number 22. There we go. And this is their bridal suite. Now, it's, as I said, it's a little different. There's a small winding spiral staircase that goes up to it. Okay, so let's go up. This is very different. Here we go, round and round and round and round and round, and up we go. And here we are. This is the bridal suite. With a king size 4-poster bed, of course. From the other angle. A desk, room service. air conditioning and fans. Make sure you're not too hot. There are chairs and various things around to help you with the dressing. You have your bridesmaids up here. And then there is a quite amazing, almost Roman style bath in there. The rest of the suites have a normal standard style bath, but this has sort of an extra large step down into almost like a small pool, and then the similar but with a walk-in shower. So it's pretty nice and very quirky, very different. Okay, and in here you have a toilet and bidet in a separate room with a shuttable door, just in case of any smell. Okay, and gorgeous wash basins with nice mirrors and complementary toiletries, and as you can see, very very stylish, very Spanish, but very different. Okay, I've never opened those two doors in front. I would assume there is some sort of wardrobe there. Yes, big wardrobe with a safe and plenty of space to hang your clothes, things like that. The wedding dress. A nice big full-length mirror there for getting ready, and of course a television which does show English and Spanish television, and of course a gorgeous terrace as well, which when you're getting ready, you and your bridesmaids can stand out here and you can look over there and see out on the world. And see your views and directly see across to the sea, the ocean views. And get some fresh air. And of course there's a couple of sunbeds there and a little table and everything else, so you can enjoy the gorgeous weather as well. So that's your bridal suite. Now the other suites are a little bit smaller, but they have a standard bathroom shower rather than their special one, and they don't have steps leading up to them, but most of them do have little terrace that leads outside, so that's still nice. They're gorgeous. So this is the bridal suite again. I shall take a few pictures as well.